Rain harvesting tip number 5. Why do I have these ugly trash bags next to my rain barrels? Okay, I'll tell you why. It's winter time. Every winter time I have to cover these valves. So I have valves, some old jeans, and anything to keep them from freezing. This year I didn't put enough leaves. This bag was kind of empty. I should have put more leaves on top in a big bag, because these will freeze and they'll crack right along here and you'll lose water. So every winter you got to have a bag of leaves or something to keep that heat in there, or just take the valve out and just bend the pipe and just go the winter without rainwater valves. So why do I have 2 here? Okay, let's look at this. So this barrel and the 17 barrels connected to it come out of here, and they tee off to all the other barrels here, and they go to this valve, which is turned off. Now when I turn this one on, the water will come in here and it'll go into this extra barrel. This barrel doesn't go, it's not a stack of barrels, it's only got 1 barrel, but it has a snorkel to let air out of the barrel, and it's secured to a tree branch, so the snorkel comes above this level, because we want to let the air out of this barrel. What this barrel is a temporary holding barrel. I fill it up with water, and then when I'm ready to water the garden, I turn this one off, and I turn this one off. That's connected to the big stack of 17 barrels, and I turn this single barrel on, and that way I can dose exactly 50 gallons to the garden. Garden's out there, and this is connected to various water hoses or whatever, so I can leave. I don't need to sit here and rain water with the rainwater while it barely trickles out. It just empties this big barrel, like this one, and it'll go down, it'll flow out, go down here. Now when it's done, or the next day, I turn this one off and I recharge my dosing barrel. Charge right here. So now all these 17 barrels that are connected to here are coming into here, and it's filling up this barrel again. And the air is coming out of the snorkel. You can hear it. That ensures that I get the most amount of water into this dosing barrel. When these barrels are full, I will get a full 50 gallons out of this barrel when I dose it to the garden. But when this barrel is this height, I can only get this height into my dosing barrel. So that's something I want to optimize for later. And the way I plan on doing that is I can either lay this barrel on its side so the height doesn't matter as much, or I can make these barrels higher. Okay, that's tip number 5 video. Stay tuned for more rainwater harvesting.